think the best approach for the minute, before I start pulling all this out, is open up the transporter light and see what we're dealing with. Hopefully it's not as difficult as these. Right, same side. Let's get this one open. As this is the lens we're going to be using, just pop some of this over it. Right, so like the last one, first things first, check for screws and staples as we learned. In there, that's your PERMASEAL. It's definitely not butyl again, so it'll be another fun one. I'll start on the bottom again with these tools. Yes, it's a bit softer, this stuff. So I'm getting the main parts I can with these, but then curves and behind the tabs I'm just using these little hooks, and it seems to be working quite well. This sealant they've used on this is a lot softer, it's like crumbly. So that gives me hope that this will open up a lot easier than the Golf R ones, because the Golf R ones were literally the hardest I've ever experienced. Crumbling and coming out, so it's quite satisfying after one that was so difficult. You're definitely getting somewhere with this one. Satisfying sealant pull. No. Just this corner to do there. Nearly inside the first transporter one now. Just going to carry on. Only thing is, I spent about 10 hours getting into the Golf R one and this yesterday, and my arm is destroyed, so I'm going to have to go steady. Tools of choice: a couple of screwdrivers, 45 and 90 degree hooks, PERMASEAL tools, and gloves, and heat. Right, I've got an opening, so I'm going to try and run this round a bit. It's difficult in the dippies, so I'll try. Heat it up first, turn the power on. So no matter how careful you are, you will skag it a bit here and there. That's why I always work on the bottom to do the main of the work, because you want to keep the top as good as possible. But yeah, like I said, no matter how careful you are, you will nick it here and there, sadly. I mean, it is plastic and you're having to use quite a bit of force to get inside. Keeping it heated up helps stop it cracking. It's difficult. It's no easy task, especially when you've got big deep tabs inside. Oh, that's fun. Nice. Yes. So that little bit of chipping away did its job. So that's free now. It runs along here, and then in that part it had like a tab which went back loads further in here. Little nicks here and there all the way along, but I can heat it up and sort of get it a bit better. Get in there now, both the sides and the bottom, and let's see what was on about this hook, so you get it the other side of that lip. get it like that and push it down to break that other side. That's what I just did. It's got so far, it's got to this corner. Right, see if I can carefully get inside this one then. I'll go along with the 45 angle hook first, just to break as much of the sealant as possible, and then I'll try and get the 90 in behind, push it down. Just move it around so you can see what I'm doing. Oh no, my 90-degree hook has just snapped off. That might give me problems. That's quite a crucial one. Hopefully I can get the rest with the 45. I think we're there now. That's just that corner I couldn't really get in. Yeah, it's hard to chop in there, like.
It's just that corner and it's that strong.
Hey. There we go. That was an absolute mission. Much easier than the Golf R ones, but still an absolute mission. My arms are dead. Absolutely dead.
So that was easier?
Yeah, that one was easy. The other one took twice as long. So I'd say that's took a day, which is normal for PERMASEAL. The other one took 2 days.
It's crazy that it takes a day just to separate.
Yeah. So that's your insides.
This is the transporter,
yeah? Yeah. And there's your lens. That's warm still. So once you finally got it open, you then need to scrape out the remaining butyl from the channels, ready for resealing. So there it is, and that'll be using these tools. Just give it a clean up. See how thick it is. Remove this next. Again, these are held in by the PERMASEAL. Won't make the same mistake again. I'll put these on. Look how much is left in there. Loads. Digging out this corner. Thick in there. I've dug out there, there, and there, so where there's all tabs, and it still wasn't loose. But then what I found is on the back of this part there's a couple of tabs that you have to get from the back, these, to then release this part. So then I'll take these out and then see about putting the Golf R parts inside here. Right, so to remove this, probably not going to see in there, you see on here it's got that little semicircle bit which clips onto a ball. Bit of persuasion, got that out as well. So now we have the empty casing. I'll just remove these bits, and then it's a case of seeing if the Golf R part will go in there. We have an empty casing to work with. Oh yeah, as well as cleaning out the channel, I'm going to have to get all the leftover butyl off the lens as well.